Hey up, it's Stephen, old Yorkshire geek, and we've got some New Year's Star Trek news coming up for you. Star Trek Discovery Season 5, the final season, thank God, episode titles revealed. So let's get into that, shall we? There we go. This is from trekmovie.com. Who wrote it? Just says trekmovie.com staff, so just a random person. It's Trek Movie. So there we go, Star Trek Discovery, Season 5, episode titles revealed. As I said, it's the final season. Thank goodness. It's finally 2024. Happy New Year. Which will see the release of the 5th and final season of Star Trek Discovery in April. Yay! That's it's done. But I did enjoy Season 1. For all its faults. We now have a little bit of insight into the season thanks to the revelation of the episode titles, which may have some spoilers. Right, Season 5 episode titles. The titles for the 10 season 5... Start that again. The titles for the 10 season 5 episodes were revealed on the official site for the Writers Guild, which registers each script. Production for 5 of Discovery... production for Season 5 of Discovery was wrapped up in late 2022 with writing completed earlier that year. Well, it wouldn't be afterwards, would it? The WGA site has titles for all 10 scripts, along with the writers. I can't speak, what's up with me? Along with the credited writers. It should be noted that the final episode title may change by the time the season debuts in April. Right, here's the full list with writer credits. Episode 1, Red Directive. Michelle Paradise. Now then, what's that about then? Red Directive. I don't know, because it could be anything, couldn't it? Is the Red Angel popping up again, or is it just Red Alert? I don't know. I've never heard of a Red Directive before. I'm sure some people have out there. You know who you are, Wingrace. But we will see. Or is it to do with, it's maroon in it rather than red? The command colours. I don't know. Episode 2, Under the Twin Moons. So that must be on a planet with 2 moons. Could mean anything. Is it going to be like a romantic episode? I bloody hope not. Alan McElroy. Episode 3, Janal. Kyle Jarrow and Lauren Wilkinson. That just seems like a name, so it could be a planet or a person. Probably a person, to be completely honest. By the way, if this is a name that's already been in Star Trek Discovery and I've just forgotten, I apologise. It's likely to happen. Episode 4, Face the Strange. Sean Cochran. Face the Strange. It won't be Doctor Strange, will it? No. Is it going to be something, just a really weird episode where the laws of physics go out the window? Could be something like that, couldn't it? Or does somebody's face change? Is it another body swap episode? Like we've seen in Strange New Worlds and all that. It could be, I don't know. Right, episode 5, Mirrors. Johanna Lee and Carlos Cisco. Don't know. For some reason, I'm getting the feeling that this might be part 2 of Face the Strange. I don't know why. I just get that feeling. I'm probably wrong. Is it another Mirror Universe episode, though? That is the big thing, isn't it? But for some reason, it just popped in my head. Part 2 of Face the Strange. But I bet it's not. I bet it's a Mirror episode one. Could we see the Mirror Universe version of... I've forgotten his name. The original captain of the Discovery. What was his name now? Jason Isaacs. I can't remember his name, but could it be him? Because we never knew what happened to him, did we? Or our version. I can't remember. We never know, but there was one version of that captain that we never really found out what happened to him. We assumed he were killed, but it were never made 100% certain. Anyway, episode 6, Whistle Speak. Kenneth Lynn and Brandon A. Schultz, Whistle Speak. Don't know, it's not going to be a one where they've got to go to a planet where they're all talking whistling and they've all got to go. You never know. After all, they did a musical episode, didn't they, in Star Trek Strange New Worlds last season, which I really liked. I like musical episodes, I do. I think they're cool. Episode 7, I don't know how to pronounce this, Eriga, M. Raven Metzner. Again, it sounds like a name, a planet, a person, don't know, could be anything. Episode 8, Labyrinths. Somebody's going to get lost. The Lauren Wilkinson, Eric J. Roberts. They're either going to get lost physically somewhere or lost in their mind. I hate those episodes where somebody's like in a coma or whatever and they're playing out something in their mind. I bet it's one of them. And somebody's to go in and guide them out. Piss off. I got angry with them for some reason. I don't know why. Episode 9, Lagrange Point. Or is it Lagrange? Whatever. Sean Cochran and Harry Friedman. A Lagrange point is a point of like gravitational equilibrium, innit? Usually in a planet's orbit or whatever. So I presume it's something to do with that. Is a ship or something stuck in a certain place? I don't know. And episode 10, Life Itself, which is the final episode, could be anything. As they've said, they could change the title. But I hope they're going to go out with a bang. Hopefully with the Discovery getting destroyed and not everybody aboard. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I don't know, but we'll see. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I can't remember how season 4 ended. Did it end on a cliffhanger? I can't actually remember. They had the weird aliens, didn't they? The weird fallopian tube aliens. I can't remember what happened. Don't care either. Anyway, as she has for the previous 2 seasons, executive producer and showrunner Michelle Paradise is credited as writer or co-writer for both the season premiere and the finale. The writer's room for season 5 is mostly the same, with a few members getting title upgrades, including Kenneth Lynn moving up to full executive producer status. New writers joining Discovery for season 5 include Johanna Lee, Altered Carbon. Probably not season 1, I bet. I'm just guessing, because season 2 were garbage. But I'm just guessing. That could be wrong. As co-executive producer and co-writer of episode 5, also joining as a consulting producer and writer of episode 7 is Raven Metzner, Iron Fist, Sleepy Hollow. Okay. I've got a feeling it's a woman, but I don't know. But women, in the olden days, it's the initial at the beginning, for some reason, that's making me think that. In the olden days, a lot of female writers and that used to, instead of putting the name, they used to put their initials because they thought they'd get treated differently or they'd get rejected if somebody knew that it were a woman that had written this book, script, whatever. So that's why you had like D.C. Fontana, Dorothy Fontana, and A.C. Crispin, who's Anne Crispin. Obviously, that's changed now, but I think sometimes some people still like it. But I don't know. I could be wrong. We will see. I'll look it up and I'll put it there. Who Raven Metzner is. Right. Co-executive producers Anne Coffell, and Terry Hughes Burton did not return for season 5. Clues, right? Okay then, right. Here we go. So this is their opinions. I've given you mine. But anyway, there are no big spoilers in the episode title Mix, although some are certainly open to speculation, which I've already done myself. The season premiere, Red Directive, likely refers to some 32nd century. God, as I've said it before, haven't I, in other videos and streams. What has happened to proofreading? 32nd century Starfleet General Order, like the Prime Directive or General Order 1. Duh. The Red Directive may be akin to a Red Notice, a kind of warrant issued by Interpol for wanted criminals, which could be linked to the criminal protagonist of the season, La'ak, Elias Tufexis. Apologies. Moll, Eve Harlow. Is that Eve Harlow? She's super pretty, whoever it is. Is that La'ak? Is that how you pronounce it? La'ak. He la'aks hair, doesn't he? And some sort of ninja behind them. But it's not very taken, which is very striking. What else do I think? Red Notice also is into. Want that in A Few Good Men? Didn't Jack Nicholson's Colonel order a red notice on the young soldier or airman or whatever they were? No, it was a Navy thing, wasn't it? But whatever. The young member of the military that the punished. It was a punishment thing, wasn't it? So and he ended up dying, didn't he? That's why there was a big courtroom drama. And that was a red notice, I'm sure it was. So could it be something like that? Could somebody get punished in Starfleet and it go a bit over the top? Probably not. We're overthinking it. Of course, mirrors could involve the Mirror Universe, which has been part of a number of Discovery episodes in seasons 1 and 3. This could even be tied into Michelle Yeoh's Mirror Universe character, Empress Georgiou. I don't think they ever call her Emperor Georgiou in the season. I'm sure she's always referred to as Empress when she was the Empress. I'm sure she was. Who had joined the crew in the 32nd century before returning via the Guardian of Forever in season 3. Bloody awful. Yeoh's Georgiou is now the lead character in the upcoming Star Trek Section 31 movie, which goes into production later this month. I thought it had already gone into production. Oh no, she said, Michelle Yeoh said they're like full steam ahead sort of thing, aren't they? So, in pre-production, I think that's what she said. Michelle Yeoh in Terra Firma Part 1. Was that in season 1? I can't remember. Probably. I didn't like her. I don't like her as the Empress. I don't know if I've said this before. I liked her as Captain Georgiou, because that was a good character, and she was a good captain. But I didn't like her playing a baddie for some reason. I don't think it worked. Even when she were eating her officers, the slave people. I forgot the bloody names now. Them. Never mind. Right, episode 9's title, Lagrange Point, refers to Lagrange points in celestial mechanics, which are the various points of equilibrium between large mass objects, which I've just said already. In this case, it could be a literal or possibly some kind of metaphor. Probably a bit of both, to be honest. That's what it usually is in Star Trek, isn't it? Or in proper Star Trek. Jonathan Frakes has revealed he directed episode 9, and it is the first of a 2-part season and now series finale, which was directed by Olatunde Osunsanmi. Ollie, I call him. That finale is titled Life Itself, which could be a reference to a quote from Satan from Mark Twain's The Mysterious Stranger. Life itself is only a vision, a dream. It could be, or it could just be something else, because I'm sure a lot of people have said life itself at some point. It's part of a famously creepy moment from the 1985 claymation movie, The Adventures of Mark Twain. I'm not even going to go there. Star Trek's now influenced, not by the works of Mark Twain, but from a claymation movie. In case you missed it, latest clip, Paramount Plus announced the final season will debut in April around the world, but they have not yet set a specific date. A clip was released at CCXP last month. I think that's that Brazilian convention, innit? Discovery seasons 1 through 4 are currently streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus in the US, UK, blah, 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 you know all that. So there we go, there are the 10 episode titles for the final season of Star Trek Discovery. Red Directive, Under the Twin Moons, Jinal, Face the Strange, Mirrors, Whistle Speak, Ariga, or whatever, Labyrinths, Lagrange Point, Life Itself. Or is it Lagrange? I don't know. Maybe it's both. Maybe it depends where you come from. So there we go. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I don't care, to be honest. I just can't wait to get it over with. And I can't remember anything about Season 4 apart from the fallopian tube aliens. That is all I remember. Oh, aye. And what it Book, or whatever it's called, I don't know. Him and somebody else just built another spore drive. Just for fun. That's all I remember. But that's season 4. Could have been, I don't know. Right, we'll leave it there. So, thanks for watching, wherever you are. Look after each other. And until next time, I'll see you there.